Hi guys, Kerry here, and I know my video is a little late, so again, I don't know why I say I'll do it that certain day, because I never get a chance to, and I kind of just have to wait and see when's the best time. And crazily, kind of today, I don't know how long this video is going to be, because it depends on how much I rant on, which I'll apologise in advance. Basically I just feel like shit. Excuse the language, but how else do I put it? I feel like shit. I think I had my midwife appointment the other week. Everything was fine. No concerns. I was a bit annoyed because I wanted to go to some antenatal classes which I got booked on for, but it's not till like, I don't know, mid-Feb, end of February. And when I told the midwife this, she said, oh, that's a bit too late, isn't it really? I said, yeah, but they said I can't go on any of the courses until a certain amount of weeks. And then she told me, no, that is not true at all. So I was a bit annoyed, because if I'd known that sooner, I probably would have been on a course by now. And now the only courses that have just started are all to oh, my brain's just dead, I'm so tired. All the courses that are going on now are just too far on awkward days for me and Andrew, because obviously there's no point in me going on my own. I've done it before, I've read so much information. I mean, it's just like a refresher for me, but for Andrew it's a lot for him to you know, because he never came with me last time. It would be nice for him to come to him this time round, but they're on days that he works, they're only Tuesdays, they're only at awkward times, and they're in awkward places. And every other hospital, because I thought, well, we'll be prepared to travel a little bit if we get something soon, and all of the midwives that I've tried contacting, left voicemails for, haven't even got back to me about any groups. So it's just plain rude really, but I'm not going to fight for it. At the end of the day, we know what to expect kind of now, and I have ordered him a daddy twins pregnancy and after book. What to expect with twins, something like that. It hasn't arrived yet, but I'm hoping it will arrive soon, so that should keep him busy for a bit. So that was that, and that appointment was fine. I did not like the way when she asked me about, am I going to consider breastfeeding, I said, yeah, that's the plan. I did with my son until he was just over 1 year old. And I know full well it's not going to be easy with twins, it's not easy with one, but she just kind of put a damper on it. And you know, I just, at the end of the day, if I can breastfeed, I can breastfeed. If I don't, I don't. I'm not going to pressure myself, but I think that I will be okay if I've got the right support. So that was that. And then because over Christmas, I think it was New Year's Day, I was getting a lot of pain. I got like hip pain back again. So my one side was absolutely killing me. I couldn't even like walk around the kitchen, so I made myself rest. And then I had contractions, Braxton Hicks, all day long, literally all day. Like they would not ease, they would not go. When I told the midwife about this, she just kind of just said, you know, oh, do you know about Braxton Hicks? Of course I've had, you know, it's gone a bit dark. Of course I've had a previous kid, and I've read up on this stuff, you know, don't assume that I don't know. But in terms of the pain, she was like, well, we'll see how you get on. If you get any problems and whatnot, whatever. And it was kind of annoying how she kept going on about UTIs, as if I didn't know what they were, as if I was stupid. I've suffered with UTIs really badly when I suffered badly with my endo, because it really affected my bladder. So I expressed that to her. I said, yes, I know what to look out for a UTI, and this is just nothing like that pain. So I just after that appointment I felt like crap, and it's a new midwife that I'd met that day as well, and I prefer seeing the regular one, but you don't really see regular midwives. The only person that I'm seeing regularly is my consultant at the hospital, which is great. I'm glad I'm seeing somebody regularly. And God, I'm so out of breath talking. So a couple of days later I decided to try and I ordered one of those belly bands to try and just hold my stomach a bit, because I think baby had moved, and obviously there's the pelvic, I can't remember what it's called, pelvic pain, and it's quite close to my hip, so I thought, right, if I can get that I can relieve some of the pressure, and that did help. I wore it for a couple of days, and immediately, like, after taking paracetamol and wearing that and just taking it easy a little bit as well, I felt a ton better. So I've got that still with me, and then I just use it as and when I feel like I need to, or if I know that something's coming on. So that was that, and then obviously I've been getting ready to go back to uni and everything, which I was back on Monday, and I'm obviously trying to get stuff sorted for the babies now, because I'm getting really emotional, I'm getting really stressy, I'm getting really hormonal, because I want to make sure if something happens, I want my bags ready, I want the baby's bag, I want the hospital bag. That's my main priority, is to make sure they're ready. And then of course the nursery, which we all got plans for tomorrow, after we've got a hospital scan tomorrow, and we thought we'll go and get loads of baby bits while we're out and about anyway. Hopefully I don't feel too rubbish for it, but so I'm planning to get my hospital bag stuff tomorrow, and most baby bits tomorrow, and then pack them maybe over the weekend or something like that, and have a mess around, I don't know. So yeah, but anyway, back to like symptoms and things. So I am 26 weeks and 4 days, so nearly 27 weeks now, and I am completely struggling. I think this is my 3rd or 4th night with literally I look terrible. I just look like a zombie. No sleep. I cannot sleep. I get into bed. I do everything I can to try and relax myself before bed. So I'll take a nice bath, or I'll make sure I'm not doing too much. And I'm always tired. Being tired is not a problem. And I get into bed and I just can't get comfortable. My pregnancy pillow does not help me anymore. I can't breathe. My heart starts racing, and then I'm getting just indigestion and heartburn and acid reflux. So I've constantly got water next to my bed. I've got Gaviscon, seems to be the only stuff that helps with that. And then I have to either what I've realised I've got to do is just give up on trying to force myself to go to sleep, because when I cannot breathe like that, it just doesn't happen. So I'll either get up and come downstairs for a bit, sit on the sofa and, I don't know, chill out, watch TV, or do some work on my laptop or something. Otherwise just sit up in bed, like really propped up high with the pillows, just wait for it to really ease. And what I had to do, I think one night I put on some, like, I don't know, relaxing piano music, quiet, you know, just for the background, and then I propped myself up, and then I just tried to breathe and just try and relax, and eventually I did drop off. I did, but like I was slowly like edging down the bed, like, or slowly go into like a lying down comfy position eventually. But then I was up, like, guarantee like an hour, 2 late hours to go to the toilet and have a pee, and then none of the pillows would help me that night. And then if Andrew's in the bed, I feel terrible, because I wish we had a king size bed now. We've got a double bed, but it just doesn't seem big enough at the minute. I feel like I'm disrupting him. But then when he comes at work at back at work at 3 or 4 in the morning, I'm awake then, and can't really win really. I don't know. But this week it's just really hit me, because I was back at uni on Monday, and even like today, example, pottering around the kitchen and trying to get some lunch ready, get Andrew's lunch ready for him to take to work, and I'm just struggling. I'm like, I get to the point where I'm so breathless, or I'm so short of breath that I get a little dizzy. And even in the car on the way home last night, I was like, oh my gosh, Andrew, pull over, I'm either going to be sick, I'm going to pass out, I need some fresh air, I need to take a few breaths. And it's horrible. I've been crying so much over it, and I think yesterday was my worst day. I think it's because I've been going to yoga, getting up early, like, and going straight to it, whereas normally I'd get up early, but I'd have like my resting period, you know, I'll take my time, you know, whereas I'm straight to it, and it's definitely difficult. And I am going to finish uni actually mid-February. I've decided that's best, if I can even make it till then, because right now I'm really struggling. So yesterday all day I was in pain, and it was like underneath my ribs, it's getting tight, and then I was just breathless and dizzy and struggling to sit still, constantly fidgeting. And then it was just, I thought, right, luckily Andrew picked me up from uni yesterday because I felt that rubbish, and we went and got some food. I had the worst pain across here, but I think it was a mixture of the pain, the babies, maybe my muscles are a bit bruised, I don't know. So I took some painkillers for that, and I was fine, had food. Just really tired at this point. On the drive home, got dizzy, felt really like passy out, got him to pull over, took a few breaths, then went home, went straight up to bedroom, planning on getting changed. I was just so like out of it, I was ready to like just pass out, and I had a burst out crying episode all over Andrew, just crying. I don't know what, I just think I'm just exhausted. And then I throw up. I just threw up, which was horrible, because I hate being sick, and I haven't been sick in a decent amount of time, you know, compared to earlier on in pregnancy anyway. And I mean, in a way, and then I kind of just dozed off, sitting in an upright position for I think 2 hours, but then again I was up because then I had no food in my stomach, so I tried to have some soup and some bread. Andrew helped me make that, and then tried to go back to bed again, and it was like I had this pain in my back, right side of my back, and I was crying again, and I just gave up, went downstairs, switched off, watched some telly, did some work, and then eventually went back to bed about, I don't know what time it was, 3, 4 in the morning. And then Andrew, bless him, took Reese to school this morning, so that was really helpful. But then once everyone was up, the dog was up, and I had a few uni bits to do, so I was just like, right, I sit on bed, just absolutely shattered. So yeah, I did that today. Did the cleaning. I just thought, oh, I'll get it done while I can, because Andrew's at work and he can't help, he's got to go to work. Made his lunch and stuff, and right now I'm struggling. It's nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and right now I'm struggling to stay awake. I'm so tired, but I'm really uncomfortable now. Like now I'm struggling to like get comfortable. And then I've got to get Reese in a couple of hours, so there's really no point resting much. So that is my huge rant. This pregnancy is no longer fun anymore. I'm so thankful. I don't like to moan about being pregnant, because I do love being pregnant. I just, compared to like a singleton pregnancy, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm 36 weeks pregnant, not 26, and it's exhausting. I just hope tonight I get a better night's sleep, especially if we're going to be at the hospital and shopping tomorrow. I hope that somehow I can find a way to try and battle through the next couple of weeks, really. It's going to be good because our consultant is going to give us fortnightly scans soon, and also hopefully talk a bit more about the labour and what we need to expect, because I know that I've got to deliver around 36 is my limit, but I know that I'll most likely be induced, or I don't know what to expect. Babies have their own minds at the end of the day, and I carried Reese to term, which is great. So I mean, these two are two different babies, so who knows what they've got planned for me. So yeah, I'll do a video to update you guys on the appointment if there's anything major that I need to talk about, and then also hopefully now, if I'm getting the rest of the baby bits, I thought I'll do a hospital bag for me video and a hospital bag for babies video, and then hopefully some nursery bits soon, because Andrew's finally been able to put some stuff in the attic, so it's literally just putting cots up and bits and bobs like that now, so I can do that. I need to vent. Seriously, any like people that have had twin pregnancies or are pregnant twins, please just comment. It'll be so nice to talk to somebody who knows what I'm going through. It's just so difficult, and not everyone understands, I suppose. But yeah, I'll leave the video at that, because I'm thinking about going to the baby group this afternoon, which is like a pregnancy and then babies born from up to the age of, like, I don't know, 6 to 12 months. It's like a mum's group, so I might go to that. I might not, I don't know. Anyway, I will finish this by showing you guys a belly shot. I feel huge. I always feel huge. So this is my 26 week 4 days pregnancy belly. I can put a bit of weight on here now, and also I really need to get some new bras tomorrow, because I felt that. So this is with my top off. You guys can see that. That is all babies. Yeah. So that is that. I hope you guys didn't mind me ranting on so much. And again, I'm sorry it's late, and I know hope it's interesting, but then again, anybody please just comment, chuck any questions in, or give me some advice. It'll be nice to see what you guys have done or are doing to try and battle through sleepless nights during pregnancy, and what helps you guys to sleep, because I'm struggling so much. But anyway, I will see you guys soon, and thank you for watching, and bye.